So I was about to go inside because I just got done with the containers. I did the labellaria in the containers. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it below. So I think this hole is big enough. So I'm pretty much going to put it right there. I think right here is shaded enough to support the environment that it likes. It doesn't like too much sun because it will burn. So I'm putting one here and I'm putting one over there. And as you can see, it's a lot of sun there. So I want to test it out. You know, I'm always testing my plants out. So one will be shaded. And in fact, I noticed that it started giving me additional babies on it already. So I can always divide it again. All right, let's go get it. So I had this grand idea, guys, that hey, let's start a shade garden. This is a preserve that's next to my house. I'm backed up on a preserve. So there's a lot of animals over here. And because I never seen them and they don't bother me and I don't bother them, I'm like, let me make a nice, pretty shade garden for y'all. And it wasn't for them. It's for my selfish aesthetic reasons, for it to look pretty because it looks bushy. And they come, I had even dahlias over here, and I told you guys they came and devoured all the dahlias, the rabbits that are over there. And there's a lot of bugs over here and snakes and poison ivy. So I kind of abandoned it for now because I was outnumbered. My plans, I still have visions for it to plant it up and do things to it, but for right now, last year it was just too much. I got outnumbered, outbugged, out animaled and everything. So I put it on hold. I didn't give up. I didn't quit. I just put it on hold temporarily. So let me go ahead and grab my 2 elephant ears. Remember, I grabbed the last 2 darker color ones. So I'm going to grab the green ones now. There's 2. I have 2 elephant ear now. That's way bigger than the hole that I planted. I dug. All right, let's try our best. It looks so much like a piece of my elephant ear though. Is it? Make sure I don't cut it. Yes, Mama.
What are you doing?
I'm getting my plants.
Why?
I'm saving them.
Why?
So I can bring them in front. Ah, so heavy. There's like 4 in here. There's so many. Oh my goodness. Can y'all see it? Oh. We got way more than we put in, guys. It multiplied. Whew. So that dirt over there is more swampy because it is there's creeks and rivers over there. But look at it. I'll insert a picture so you can see what the corm looked like when I first planted it. Where is the corm? It like disappeared. So I'll put this in. Oh, here go the corm right here. Can you see it? So I'm gonna save this one. And they got baby part coming off right here. So I kind of want to put, I don't know where I want to put it. Alright, so let me add some biotone in the hole. I should add some bulb tone to it, but I don't feel like going inside. And this one's old and tattered, so I'm gonna cut this one off. But look how swampy the dirt is over there. It's like wet. And it thrived in that. So this is, I'm putting into sandy soil now. I'll add some of this in there since that's what it was growing in. But I'll backfill it with a sandy soil so it can get used to its new home. And since this soil has a little bit of black to it, you can tell that that's part of the amended soil I did, because I have been amending the soil. So it's like sand with compost. I'm going to water that in a minute. So I have this hole right here. It's mostly sand. I'm going to see if it grows in there. And I use this as a cover to prevent someone from walking and stepping in there, hurting their legs. So this is the one that I'm planting. I thought it was falling. So look at this. This is a new corm that it gave off. Some people say the alocasias are corms, not bulbs. But that looked like more coming off here, there. So I think it's a good spot for me to plant it because we'll cast a lot of shade over here. So let's get it in. And I don't normally plant them deep because when I had them in the woods, they weren't planted that deep. They're like right below the surface. And back, oh, let me get my biotone. Again, I forgot it. All right, so let's get a biotone in. And if you notice, I didn't amend the soil because it says just mostly sand right here. So I want to see how it does in the sand. I think it would do well because I don't think alocasias really mind the type of soil that you're planted in. But I want to test it out. I know a lot of gardeners, especially here in Florida, we're pretty much gardening in sand. All right, let's get the last one. Alright, so I got it out, and if you look, I got two, and look like there's two corms. It doesn't look like it has more visible corms. Let me take it apart and show you, and it comes apart pretty easily.
I think sugar goes away. It will go away. This sugar goes away. Sugar goes away. This one goes away.
And there's some pretty good worms on the bottom, so we want to keep them. So I really underestimate the size of these. I don't see the corm. I just see worms. But I need to make them deeper. Okay, so we made the hole wider. Let's try it now. Yes, my baby. I love golden. Okay. Yes, my baby.
I go laugh.
No.
Why?
Because it's not so funny.
Why? A golden one? Why? Yes, it's the golden one.
I should have angled it to where the leaves are showing. They will turn around to follow the sun though, so it'll be fine. Let's do the other one over there. So here's what we got. This looks nothing like the corn I planted, guys. Nothing like it.
Mommy,
I guess because all the roots are sticking out.
I have no lungs.
Let me look at the bottom. If I wash it off, maybe it might look a bit similar to what I planted. All right, let's head on over to the new spot. All right, and that's it. I'm gonna get them watered in and call it a day. Oh my goodness. So here's a new home for it. How awesome is that? And I decided to leave the tattered old leaf that's on there. It will fall off by itself, or I may eventually take it off. And if you remember the previous black elephant ear, it's not called black elephant ear. I need to put the correct name on there. It's another type of Colocasia. I think they say Colocasia, they point down. So both of these point down, and the Alocasias, they point up. If that was an Alocasia, point up naturally, but they're pointing down. So these are Colocasias. I will show you the name. I'll put a name on the screen. So that's 2, and the other one I planted over there next to the planters. So there they are. So it's given tropical vibes. I'm just planting stuff that I like, so I'm not really going for any type of style. So you might one day see cottage style in my garden, or English style mixed with some tropical. So anything that I like is going to be in my garden. And I said this before, this is, yes honey? So yes, like I was saying, so whatever style that you like in your garden, go ahead and plant that. Whatever plants you want in your garden, plant it. It's your garden, your money, your garden. So do as you please, and it's your garden to make you happy. So this is what makes me happy, is the plants that I have. So I'm going to plant them. So I know a lot of people tend to get very strict and, oh, you can't plant that with that for aesthetics reasons. But if it looks pretty, I'm going to plant it together. And like I said, everyone have different styles, different personalities. And I saw somewhere that someone said your garden is a reflection of you, of your personality. So it's kind of I'm concerned what kind of personality I have, if this is the reflection of me. It's giving quirky, and I am a very quirky person. But I also want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks for following me along. And before I go, actually, these containers that are not in ground, I'm going to get them in the ground this weekend. I promise I'll take you guys along. It's going to take a long time. I was actually going to mulch over everything while I do it, but I think I'm just going to mulch and put the cardboard only around that area for now, because as you can see, I have a leaf situation going on. I have another month before that finishes. I normally like to keep plants in the area that you're going to be in for a while, so they can get accustomed to it. It's been more than a while. So yeah, we shall get that done soon. So I'll see you in the next video. Happy gardening, everyone. Bye.